Hi guys, just wanted to give you some guidance on using Zoom for the online classes. For those that haven't yet used it, it'll just be an introduction. For those that have used it already, perhaps some tips on how you can get the most out of it. So the first thing is, if you head to Google and type in Zoom, it'll take you to the Zoom website. If you've not yet got an account, you're going to go to the top right corner and click on sign up, it's free. Here you'll see a few options. So if you have a Google account or a Facebook account and you're signed in on that same computer, you can just click on that and that will bypass any need for a password or anything like that. If you've not, you can enter your email address here and then create passwords and so on. As I'm already signed in on Google, I'm just going to click on that. And then brings you to the home screen, which can look quite confusing, but all you're going to do is head up to join a meeting, and then you're going to enter the CrossFit Leyland meeting room number, which is 826-829-1690, and you'll find that in our members group and on the emails we've been sending out. It'll then start loading. It'll say, do you want to allow this page to open Zoom? And just click allow. And it'll take us to the meeting room then. Okay, so I've asked Gina to sign into the meeting room so there's at least somebody else in there now, and just so we can show you some of the functions. So what we'll see first of all is down here, if you click on participants, you can see who's currently in the meeting room. It'll tell you the number of people that are in there. It'll also tell you whether they've currently got their microphone on, which would be this one, or off, like Gina's is, the CFL coach, and also the camera, whether that's on or off. So that might let you know as to who can hear you and who can't, and who can see you and who can't with that. Little tip, first of all, if you go up to the right and click Gallery View, that will allow you to see anybody else who's in the room. So you can, in that period before a class, you can interact with people, people can see you and so on with that. If you wanted to just focus on the coach's screen, so for example, this is Gina's living room right now, you go to this little blue box in the corner of her CFL coach, click on that and click pin video, and that will then make it the main screen, so that regardless of what goes on in the room with other people talking and things, you'll always be able to see the coach if you do that. So might be an idea once the workout's started to do that. But in the social bits before and after, you can go to gallery view and see everybody within that. So a couple of other little things. Bottom left, you'll see a microphone. Okay, here. And you can click on that. That is currently muted where it's got a red line through it, and then unmuted when it's not. And then you've got a camera. So I currently don't have my camera on, but if I wanted to turn it on, I click it, and then you can see I'm up here in the top right. So I'm going to turn that off again because you don't want to look at that. And that's kind of the main features. The other thing to note is if you come into the room 5 to 10 minutes before a class, that would be useful. And you can actually, if you've got any injuries, probably the easiest thing to do is to click on the chat box. And rather than messaging everyone here, you can just message your coach, and you can perhaps tell them if you've got any injuries or whatever it might be, any questions in there. You can also do it by speaking, but obviously there's a lot of other people that are in that room as well, so it might be a little tricky with that. What else do I want to say? If you do happen to turn up late to the class, just be aware that the coach will have muted everybody else in the room so that they can listen to his or her instructions and demonstrations. And so you might not be on mute because you've arrived late. So it might be just a thing just to mute yourself when you come in and see what stage the class is at with that. We usually give people time before and after the warm-up and the workout to sort of have a chat and stuff like that. A couple of little other things down here. You can click on reactions and you can give a thumbs up, okay, or an applause. And there's actually an option if you click on participants to raise your hand, and that is just to let the coach know that you've got a question or something like that, or you can do what we've been doing up to now and just wave your hands on the screen wildly, and we'll notice that you've got a question. But I think that is all the main things I wanted to mention to you. Yeah, but if you've got any questions, guys, feel free to comment on this thread or drop us an email, inquiries@crossfitleyland.co.uk. Classes are weekly, daily, 8 a.m, 12 noon and 6 p.m. What we're doing on a Thursday is the Thursdays are going to be running based workouts where there won't be a class WOD that's led, but we will be doing like one-off things. Like today we're going to do a mobility session at 6 p.m. Another one might be a nutrition one at 6, so that you've got some content on a Thursday. We want that to be kind of like an active recovery day like we usually do with the CrossFit main programming. So yeah, I think that's enough talking. Any questions, give me a shout. See you soon. Bye.